Having completed the Penang sightseeing, I have finally arrived at Do House Hostel in Lebo, Northern. The hostel is pretty basic at £6 a night. You really can't ask for more. And I am on the top bunk. Going downstairs, it is a pretty narrow and steep staircase, and it takes you all the way to the back of the property. On the right, you get the upgraded accommodation, and right at the back is the usual shower and toilet. It's basic, but it's functional. The following morning, I've decided to get up early to set up my bicycle and have a light breakfast before I set off. I had planned to leave early that morning, but I bumped into a fellow traveler from the States and we got chatting, and before you know it, it was 8 a.m. Well, step one is to navigate to the starting point of the East Coast cycle route. The good thing about starting early is that the traffic is considerably quieter. It was such a glorious morning. And every now and then the path would disappear and reappear out of nowhere. The general plan is to try and cover as many miles as possible before the sun gets really hot at about 11 onwards. I think that's the bridge I need to go up to. There's a cycle path around the island. Voila! Found the cycling route.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Penang. You have a great setup, bike setup. Hope you enjoy your trip. Okay.
Bless him. Coastal cycling route is just great, with beautiful scenery along the way. Here is the sighting of the first Penang Bridge. I get to see all the interesting places that I would have otherwise not seen had I not been cycling. And that's one of the beauty of cycling, really. You often venture into places that you've not planned to go to. And you are often rewarded with beautiful scenery, such as these. There's some grey clouds coming along. I suspect it's going to drizzle soon. It has started to drizzle a little bit, so I need to find a shelter quick. I found a shelter. Thank God for McDonald's. Courtesy of MacD. The drizzling has eased off a little, and so I've decided to continue on with my journey. Approaching Fisherman's Wharf Food Corner. far, I would have to say the East Coast cycle route has been pleasant. The cycle route goes through several parks along the way. I had fun along the way. Good morning. It is just so peaceful and calm. Approaching the first Penang Bridge. The first Penang Bridge was approximately 8.4 miles long. The construction of the bridge was completed in 1985. And until then, the only way to get to Penang was through the ferry service from Butterworth on the mainland to Port Well in Penang. Should I go right or should I go left? I think I better try the left. I have had to cross many small bridges along the way. You are never too far away from a food court in Penang. They seems to be all over the place. And now I'm fast approaching Penang Bridge number 2. The total length of the second Penang Bridge is approximately 15 miles long, making it the longest bridge in Malaysia and the second longest in Southeast Asia. The bridge officially opened on the 1st of March 2014. I'm loving the cycle path so far. What a great view from here. The second Penang Bridge on my left. Council workers seems to be doing a good job at keeping the place tidy. More food courts. By now it has started to drizzle again, but I decided to continue as is. I can see grey clouds gathering in the distance. This is the ferry port to JLooi Island. I should put this on my list for the next visit. JLooi Island is a much smaller island compared to Penang. Coastline is just breathtaking. And more parks along the way. Yet another obstacle, but I think this one is to stop motorbikes getting onto the cycle path. In case you're wondering, the rear rucksack is approximately 12 kilograms and the front sea bag is approximately 8 kilograms, mostly filming equipment. Selamat pagi. Approaching the Queen's waterfront. Morning. Selamat pagi. By now, I'm almost at the end of the East Coast cycle route. Approaching the second Penang Bridge. Another dead end. Looks like I'm going to have to go on the motorway again. Right now, I'm working my way towards the west coast of Penang. Over here, the road sign for cycle path doesn't seem to mean there is a cycle path. It simply means you can cycle here. The motorist was surprised to see a small bike with such huge rucksack. The climb to Teluk Bahang is about to start soon. The climb has begun. Kampung Seronok. I need to go that way. There's not a lot of road shoulders on the way. Balik Pulau. The climb is getting steeper and steeper. Sometimes you just gotta do what you've got to do. Just look at that hill. It makes you feel so small indeed. The climb continues. I reckoned I must have pushed approximately 6 to 7 miles on my way to Teluk Bahang. That's where I was a couple of hours ago. And it goes on and on and on. It's downhill all the way, baby! Woohoo! I'm the king of the world! As they say, what goes up must come down. It's great going downhill. This is where you pray that your brakes are in tip-top condition, or else. It is always fun to go downhill. That is until you hit another hill and the climb starts all over again. Oh, balik pulau! But all that is part and parcel of a cycling adventure. Until next time, join me in the next episode as I climb my way to Teluk Bahang.